Hello and welcome back, my stylish friends. We are rushing to make our handmade gifts for our loved ones and what to do if you miss the stitch. Should we redo the whole thing? I will say not. Let's try to fix it. Okay, so this is our missing stitch. And as you see, I'm missing the stitch that way. It's very important when you'll be fixing the stitch to work the stitch the same way, or I should say the same direction the row was worked, because you want those stitches to be aligned. You want to correct this the way that you will not see that the correction has been made. So this is my wrong side. The middle second row is the wrong side right now. So I need to flip this to the right side for the row the mistake happened. And you can see right now my stitches in the second row looks like this is the right side. So what I will do, I will take a piece of yarn and I will connect to the top of the stitch where technically the stitch is supposed to originated from. Also with the stitch, I want to remember those stitches are able to move on my chain spaces, and I do not want to change that. I want those stitches to be flexible. So the best way to do this, in my opinion, is to connect your yarn to the top of the first double triple crochet stitch from your next cluster. I am connecting yarn directly to my project without making slip knot, and I'm connecting yarn to the back bump of that first stitch, just like this. Now I will hold my yarn tail and I will just make a regular double triple crochet stitch. Right now I'm connected to the project, so it's exactly like I will be working the stitch at the time that I'm supposed to make that stitch. You find the placement, which will be the chain space below in the row number 1, and you make that stitch. So the making stitch is simple. The connection has to be done in the right place so you will not see the difference. So this is my stitch. Now I can just cut my yarn and hide the ends. You make this a little bit tighter, and let me show you how to hide the ends, and let me show you how this will look like once it's completed. So this is my one end, and I will take the originated first tail and I slip stitch through my last stitch. That will secure the stitch even further, and once I hide the end, will look exactly like any other stitch in this row, so the mistake will no longer be visible. Once you satisfy, you can cut the yarn. If you need to make correction, that's okay. You can unravel this one stitch and do it one more time. But once you're happy with the correction you made, you will take the yarn tail and you hide the way that the stitch is supposed to flow. So let me show you what I mean by that. With the needle, you take the one tail and you will connect to the stitch, but you're making sure that once the connection is done, the top of the new stitch will look like was made previously without any mistakes. So you kind of want to look at the previous cluster, how the stitches look like, and by placing that tail in the right direction, you will assure that. Because I'm already happy with my connection, now I just have to hide the end, and this end I will hide through the cluster itself on the top of my cluster, and also I'm hiding my yarn tail not only through the stitches, but I'm changing the direction to be sure that this added stitch will be staying in place for a long time. Once I'm satisfied with my connection, I will cut the yarn as close to the project as possible. And I will do the same thing with my other yarn tail. But again, I want to look how the stitch look like, how the yarn flows. As you see, the stitch is a little bit lower. So first I need to bring this yarn a little bit up to the top of the stitch. And because I want the stitch to be connected to my chain 5, in this case, not only that I will bring this up, I will make stronger connection to the chain 5 of my previous stitch. So that will be my final result. And now I will go different direction than the other tail, and I'm going in between chain 5, but not in between the stitches, because I want these stitches to have movement like any other stitches. I want those stitches to be able to move on my chain 5 as they originally did. So there you go. This is how the added stitch look like. What do you think? Was this easy or difficult? Would you rather just fix this way if you find this mistake long away in your project? Or would you rather just undo all the rows, fix the mistake, and start all over again? Please let me know if this was helpful, and please let me know if you have any questions. I always answer all the questions in the comments, and I'm hoping you learned something new today. And of course, not every stitch will be that easy to fix, but we can always try and learn from it. Once again, thank you for crocheting with me. Thank you for spending this time with me. And I really hope you learned something new. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up and follow for more. Have a great day.